said don't jump yet, you jumped.
That was so well timed. Hey, fellas. Okay. I think my game crashed. Hang on, I think my game crashed. Oh boy, so many things have broken. So many things have broken at once. Okay, F11 didn't do anything. F12, okay, F12 didn't do anything. I mean, yeah, Wait, no, wait, hang on. Alt F4 did something. Finally, I tapped back into something and it gave me an option. Wait, we're back. This just goes to prove it. You do something long enough and it'll work. You press enough buttons. Something's bound to work out. Let's load up New Vegas again. That was weird. That NPC, that bandit, whatever the hell it was, that was a load-bearing NPC. That dude died and broke everything. That dude was the coconut in the TF2 code that bears everything.
That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Okay, hang on. I need to consider your offer. What if I were to convince you otherwise?
Being sentimental is not
Yes!
how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. Consider it a gift.
I fucking love this. Oh, my spacesuit is so broken. Oh no. Now I'm just gonna be sexy the whole time. Hey, Flooring. Hey, Flooring. That's a dumb joke. You better not have laughed at that. This is a threat. Oh no. Why do I feel like I recognize this? Is this... What the hell am I looking at? Is this a barnyard game? Is this... I mean, the only back of the barnyard game here is a slot bucket games. Don't lie to me, guess the game. This is a back of the barnyard game. That's Otis. Don't you lie to me. This isn't the back of the barnyard franchise. Is it like a Nicktoons game? Here's the weird thing, right? If it was a Nicktoons game, it would have they wouldn't show me just the back of the barnyard segment, right? They would show me other Nicktoons. What else could it be than a barnyard game? I tried Barnyard Blast, it's not that. I tried the only back at the barnyard game that they list here, slot bucket games, and it's not that apparently. When you look up is barnyard 2 words? Hang on, is barnyard 2 words for this? No, it's not. There's not even any results for that. Is it just barnyard? It's just called barnyard. I'm fucking sorry. It's just called barnyard? What? Whatever, we got it. Fine. It's just called barnyard. Why is it called? Whatever. We got it. The two abnormalities that I remember having the worst time with were the freaking train and the magical girl. But I would take her. I would still take Queen of Hatred if she came up, if that's what the die decided. I live and die by the D3. And then we have O-01-04. No! In the name of love and justice, here comes magical girl. I got a 6. I rolled a 6. That means I have to take in the name of love and justice. Here comes magical girl. Oh no. Live by the die. Die by the die. Okay. Hi. I'm not very pleased that you're here. I really wish you weren't, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm not feeling good about this. This is a dumb one. This is a very dumb one. What is a pirate's least favorite letter? Your boat is impounded due to unpaid loan repayments. It's so dumb. It might be my favorite one so far, though. I don't understand the gameplay loop right now. Here's the thing. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope we're all having a lovely, what's today? Tuesday. Goodness gracious me, it's Tuesday. Oh, this week. It's been 2 days. Why is this so long? Why? 1 second, that didn't fix. Mix It Up audio wasn't working. I don't know why. Hello, welcome. My name is Clive. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a pre-game yap. I saw Mindy was first over on YouTube and then on Sanity also. Hope you're all having a lovely Tuesday. I gotta go back to work tomorrow night. I'm sorry to hear that, Mindy. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That blows. I'm sorry. Well, good luck with that. And then over on Twitch, I saw a couple of weeks. I saw Pan. I saw Scout also. Scout had the dip, but hope you're all having a good time. Toast, welcome back. Welcome, Pan. Thank you so much for coming to Skeleton War. The lads at Frontline, always appreciate it. And then I also saw Witchpunk. Hello, Skellington Man. Hello, Witchpunk. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. And Rengear, thank you so much for your contribution to the Skeleton War. The lads in the Frontline, always appreciate it. I shouldn't use the word contribution as much as I do. I can't pronounce it. I trip over my own tongue and teeth. I guess there's no tongue. It's my teeth, they get in the way. Can you imagine your teeth getting in the way? Awful. Awful. But Pan, season 2 of Lopo Run being dictated to die? Yes. I will continue to live and or die in game based on a D3. It's gonna be completely random still. So it's gonna be a thing. Hola, hello, Kalel. Welcome. Hope we're having a lovely Tuesday. Doing a little pre-stream yap. But welcome. Hope we're having a lovely Tuesday before you get into some Slime Rancher. Got a new job at the time. Okay. The joke of the stream from Unsanity. I got a new job at the Time Traveler's Camo Wear Factory. Okay. Oh, there's the ad. It's gonna start soon. Can't see myself working there in the future. It's a good one. That's a good one. There's two levels to it. Can't see the camo, and working there in the future, being the time traveler. It's good. I like it. I like that. It's a good one. I was trying to see if I could set up so this quick action thing would give me a hotkey and make my life a lot easier. But alas, it does not. It does not. So I'm going to still go through my normal process of watching my streams at some point later on and grabbing the clips. So that's a shame. That's a bummer. But it's what it is. I'll just keep going with what it is. I am so tired. I need to tell y'all. I'm so tired right now. I'm sick. I'm feeling better watching the stream. I hope you're feeling better. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry you're sick on Sanity. But I'm glad you're feeling a bit better if you're watching for a little bit. I was literally just saying I am so tired. I managed to get close to 8 hours of sleep last night, which is a miracle. I rarely get more than like 6 hours of sleep on a weeknight anymore. But I am just so very tired. It took me like an hour and a half to make dinner, which blowed. Cause I didn't have time to do anything else I wanted to do with my evening before the stream. And then I was on the couch after eating dinner, just watching Shangri-La Frontier, trying to get caught up. And I was just like falling asleep watching. And I like Shangri-La Frontier. It's not that I'm like bored or anything, but I'm watching and I'm like, I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. It didn't help that I had like the teensiest bit of adult beverage, which usually makes me very sleepy. Like I had just like a shooter of some like peppermint schnapps I made for the holidays, and I was just like, oh no, this is only going to exacerbate my problem. Fishing on the Saitama grind now? You doing like workouts and stuff, Toast? You doing the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10-kilometer run? Getting all that done? Hang in there, everyone. Take your meds responsibly, get your vitamins, get your sleep. What Pan said. Drunk Clive? No, not drunk. I have a feeling that a lot of the Everclear that I used in the schnapps evaporated out. So it's like just enough to make me sleepy, not even tipsy, just enough to make me eepy, more so than I already am at an even moment. I've been considering, like, I've been having such a hard time getting to sleep with the gestures at the various state of the world right now that I was like, maybe I should just like have just like a shooter of this peppermint schnapps, and it'll just knock me the fuck out. It'll just really knock me out. But I haven't gone through it that quite yet, because it's just like I don't want to resort to that yet. But so I'm very eepy, very eepy. I finally took my car in to start it getting worked on yesterday, which sucked. after getting rear-ended several weeks back. Good bright side is insurance should pay for all of it, because it's the person who hit me, they're allegedly going to be handling everything. But I got a text from the shop today, and they're like, yeah, there was a lot more damage underneath the bumper than we thought. And so, yeah, we're gonna wait for parts to come in. You're not gonna get your car back for like 3 weeks. I think they said like the 14th of March is when we get my car back. And I was like, dope. That's the day I'm supposed to pick my wife up when she's done with her work trip. Awesome. So I'm gonna have to fucking see how that goes. Had a dumb idea for sensor for my Elk Corp card game where it just kills whatever you play it on and shuffle it back into the deck. Oh, interesting. You're working on a Lob Corp card game. That's kind of fun. I saw like a few people like a month or so ago, some other VTubers were getting like, they were gonna be featured in like these VTuber card game things. I was like, man, that'd be rad as hell if I got featured in one of those. That'd be so freaking cool. I'm nowhere near popular or big enough to be like even like an afterthought to be featured in one of these things. But I was like, that'd be dope as hell if I got big enough to be featured in like a VTuber card game thing. I think there's like V Card was one that like it came out that a few people were in. There's another. There's like 3 or 4, I think. At least that I am aware of. But I was like, man, that'd be so sick. That'd be so awesome. Need for decent insurance? Yeah, I mean, like, it's the other person's insurance, and I called the insurance agent before I dropped my car off. I was like, hey, I just wanted to know, like, am I gonna be footing the bill for any of this? Because like I need to know. And they're like, nope, our driver hit you. We're covering everything. Punch my mic. I apologize. So like you shouldn't need to worry about anything. And I was like, cool. I just wanted to check. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'm not on the hook for anything. I'm already gonna owe for, allegedly I'm gonna owe for my fucking taxes this year, so I'm annoyed about that to begin with. But anyway, yeah, so my life has been hectic and exhausting. Just so tiring with all the BS I've been having to deal with. But, like to the point where like Sunday I was so tired because I only got like 4 hours of sleep. Because my I had to get up at like 4 in the morning to take my wife to the airport, but I only got like 4 hours of sleep because we went to bed, and then my dog just kept getting up and around and like just getting into things and making noise, and so like I couldn't get to sleep. And then like I went and I donated plasma that day, and I was just like, I have negative spoons today. I'm gonna sit on the couch and watch anime all day. I was just so tired. Matthias! Hello, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. I'm lamenting my life. I'm sorry, this isn't good content, I apologize. Just lamenting how tired I am and how done I am with adulting, just in general. But welcome, hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. An idea for Anomaly Synergies, where it's just mini fan-made lore crops that do cool stuff. Oh, fair, that's kind of cool. I'm behind that. I can get behind that. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Everyone's having a good last couple of days. My plan is this weekend, I can't do anything, I don't have a car, but I shouldn't have D&D. I can't donate plasma because I can't drive to do anything. I'm hoping this weekend I'm gonna get some chores done, but also work on stream stuff. Do my reinstall for OBS, but maybe get like another redeem done or something like that. I really want to like make some improvements and stuff like that because I want to make the streams better than what they currently are. It's Tuesday, innit? It's Tuesday. For example, Scorched Girl and Queen of Hatred has one called Learn to Love, where Queen of Hatred's abilities can now target enemies and deal damage instead of just supporting stuff. Oh, fair. Adulting sucks. It does. Adulting does suck. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. It's like, the thing is, like, normal adulting stuff like already sucks, like paying bills and going to a job and doing work and things like that. That already sucks. But then it's like, okay, fucking get rear-ended. Now I gotta deal with insurance. Fucking like, now I don't have a car for 3 weeks. Like now I'm having issues with like going for grocery shopping and whatnot. Luckily, my mom lives in town, so like I can ask her for like rides, but I don't want to rely on her too much for that. I'm already gonna have to maybe ask her to help to go pick my wife up. Or to like take me to pick my wife up when she gets done with her work trip. But it's like, now it's just another thing I gotta deal with. I'm fine with just skating through with my life. I don't want to deal with extra bullshit. Only adulting the sex more. It's fair. That's kind of the thing is that like, it wouldn't be as bad if my wife were here. Like I could at least like talk to her about it and deal with it. But then like her being gone is now another like, oh fuck, all right. now I'm by myself, which is bad enough because I'm paranoid. Like at every tiny sound that happens, I'm like, fuck, someone break in. Now I gotta fuck. Like now it's like before it's like having someone around to like help with the keeping myself grounded. But now it's like now I gotta do that all by myself, and that sucks. Happened to your car? I got rear-ended a few weeks back. Like that's all it was. A few weeks back, waiting at a roundabout, was about to go in it. Someone hit me in the back. It sucked. Playing Roblox Phasmophobia and forgot to join. Anyways, hi, hello, Kadozu. Welcome. How was Roblox Phasmo? Did the ghost get you? I can't imagine it's that much different than regular Phasmo, right? Lucky to be doing the adulting test run. It's fair, Pam. It's fair. Getting that test run in. I mean, that's what college kind of is, like, or like, you know, post-secondary education. It's supposed to be kind of like testing out living as an adult. It's not good. Why am I dizzy? I feel like I'm hungry. I just got done eating dinner like not even an hour ago. Maybe a little over an hour ago. Never mind. But why am I hungry? I feel like dizzy hungry. Do I need to get like a snack? Hang on, I'm gonna go grab a protein bar. I'm gonna be right back. Hang on. I return. Glad to currently keeping me grounded, so by the law of transitivity. Well, I mean, hey. Smoothie recipe. Research at 1 out of 5. All right, hell yeah. Not bad, not too bad. Seriously, he doesn't have his calcium. Just staring into the abyss. Got enough carbs? I don't know. Like, so we use a meal delivery service, right? And the one that I had today was it's originally a pork chop thing, but we got chicken because we were trying to cut out red meat as much as possible. But the potatoes, because it was supposed to be like a pork chop with mashed potatoes and carrots, normally pretty good. The potatoes were supremely fucked up. Like I opened the bag and I was like, these don't look good. And like they were soft and squishy, and I was like, that's not good. But everything else was fine. Like the onions, the carrots, like the chicken, everything else was fine. But so I lost out about a third of what the meal normally is, because I was like, I'm not gonna eat these potatoes. These potatoes look real sketch, and I ain't risking that. But so it was basically just carrots and the chicken, which again, it still took me like an hour and a half to make, which is like, how the hell did it take me an hour and a half to roast some carrots and essentially like cook some chicken? And I was like, all right, well, fine. I guess this is just my dinner. Thinking the potatoes weren't that big of a deal. Apparently it was big enough of a deal that I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have a protein bar. I'm annoyed, I don't know. Anyway, Matthias, there's a smoothie recipe. 2/3 cup frozen raspberries and blackberries, 1/8 cup of oats, 2/3 cup of milk, a spoonful of vegetable butter, and a shot of mustard for tang. Interesting. The mustard is a very interesting twist on the end of there. On the end of that there. I used to make protein shakes back in the day for like my breakfast when I still drove to work. And I would just have that. And it was like blueberry with some protein, like with some protein powder, some ice. I don't think there was any like dairy in it. It was very basic, but I kind of miss them. But they were kind of also a pain in the ass to make, so. That's enough carbs, my dude. What else did I have today? I had a bowl of cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios, if you want to ask. I had like the leftovers from a mushroom vegetable shepherd's pie with some potatoes on it. And then I had that dinner, which was basically a chicken cutlet with roasted carrots. So in all honesty, I haven't had that much to eat today. Probably not a good thing, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, did I turn on my viewer rewards? Hang on, I need to check this. I don't like all wasting your points on things that you can't use, like the cowboy hat, the pirate hat, the nerd glasses, the clown nose, the Sans Undertale. I don't want anyone to accidentally use their things that they can no longer, that they can't use for the night. Bells and Mustard was just to satisfy my curiosity. Was it good? Was it a successful experiment? Excuse me while I eat my protein bar. Oh, sorry. But anyway, something else I wanted to talk about today. The Warhammies released news regarding the Soulblight Gravelords faction terrain and manifestations. No one else is gonna care about this but me. And they suck. They look super, super cool. I wanna preface this. They look rad as hell. But mechanically speaking, they are not good. Like they might have some use, but just from reading through them, I was like, I don't think these are that good. They look dope, but they don't seem to be mechanically sound. And so I'm disappointed. So I'm supremely saddened by the fact that my faction terrain is not going to be cool. Well, I mean, it's gonna look cool. It looks dope as hell, but it's not gonna be good. And so I'm like, do I even want to buy it? I don't know. Same with the manifestations. They're very mediocre, and it's like, what, you have a template for some broken ass fucking manifestations. Thank you for the Dude Ren gear. What, like with the Morbid Conjuration set, why is it we have this shit ass fucking manifestation lore? I'm salty. I'm salty about it. Learned the weird stuff while studying translation. That's how I learned about the carb protein balance. I used to follow my macros pretty well when I was like working out a lot more. That's fallen off. I haven't done that in a while. Play item assignment. That's a Roblox game, right? I haven't played Roblox. I don't have a Roblox. I don't know. How long has it been since a good-looking model had good rules? I mean, Croak's pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Croak's model, but Croak's model's pretty cool. And his rules are pretty dope. You might be speaking truth here, Matthias. Because even like a lot of the new Krieg models, they look really cool. And some of their mechanics are pretty okay. But I've heard like Lord Marshal Dreer is not good at the points value that he's at. I've heard that the Krieg engineers are fine. About the only like models, like new models that look kind of cool are like the Krieg Heavy Weapon Squad, and that's just because they have a ludicrous heavy flamer. Yeah. I have concerns about the new like Barrow Knights and the Barrow Guard on whether or not they're gonna be good or not. So yeah, frying up some mozzarella sticks. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Make them up. Just use them for aesthetics and completely ignore the technical aspects. Make them up. Honestly, that's like the one thing with like the faction terrain is that they would just be cool terrain pieces like outside of their mechanics. Hello, God King Pool. Welcome to the stream. Hope I'm a good Tuesday. If you're getting into Roblox, I recommend playing Blocks Fruit. Basically, make your own One Piece character. Any of the developers have done some shady shit. It's a very fun game. I feel like we've talked about Blocks Fruit in the past, or it's been mentioned in the past. I don't remember. We're talking about Warhammer 40K and vehemently on the side of the Necrons. Valid. We're talking about how the Soulblight Gravelords got released, or not released, but their new faction terrain and their new manifestations for Sigmar have been announced and reviewed, and they look super, super cool, but they have garbage mechanics. Their rules are not good. I think some of the manifestations might have some use, but as a whole, they're just not good. And then talking like someone on YouTube, Matthias, mentioned about how long it's been since a good-looking model got good rules, and I can't argue with that, honestly. That's kind of the thing, though. Is like you think like with the release of new models, you would think they would like 40K or James Workshop would be like, we need this thing to look good and have good rules because then people are going to want to buy it. Things can always be dialed back. Yeah, people will be salty about it, but things can always be dialed back. If you release it, it's like I think Dead by Daylight used to follow this methodology. I think even Riot used to follow this methodology as well, where when you release a new character, they need to be borderline broken good, because then people will buy it. And then you dial it back and you balance things over the long haul. If you release something that looks super cool, but is shit mechanically, some people might still buy it because like, oh, that's cool. I like that. That's dope. And that's part of like why I'm like kind of torn about the new manifestations and faction terrain, because they look super cool. They're just bad. It's just not good. So yeah, that's my opinion. And it's not just because I'm like salty. I feel like there should be like a level where things are very good and then they get dialed back. I feel like it's easier to nerf things than it is to buff things, if I'm quite honest. But I don't run James Workshop, so I can't make that decision. By the way, I just got into Mass Effect 3 on my playthrough the Legendary Edition, now to get my Blue Bride. Ooh. I feel like that's one of those games where it's like it's a dating sim that's like that sci-fi bullshit gets in the way of. It's the way I've seen people play Mass Effect. Anyway. The ants have reached my bedroom. This is terrible for emergency snack stash. Oh no. Just get some like termites. Here's shitty life advice with Clavicle Clive. Just get some termites and stick them on the ants. Just throw them at them. Just have them, and then watch them fight. You have a little bug war in your room. It's terrible advice. Don't do that. If you had the option to join any faction for Warhammer 40K and you become that species or type of creature in the case of Space Marines, which faction are you joining and why? I'm personally on the side of joining either the Necrons or the Nurgle. Whoa, goodness gracious. Or the Nurgle demons. That's a good question. Anyway, you disagree with that, but it's closer to an RPG with dating sim tacked onto it, and each of the characters that you can romance feels like fun romance, and I say Blue Bride because according to the writers, Liara is canonically Shepard's romance. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female in the games, your last name is Shepard. Oh, interesting. Neat. It's kind of fun that they have like a canonical, like, yep, this is the one, doesn't matter. At the same token, though, I kind of disapprove of having a game where it's like, yeah, this is, you know, there's a dating element to this game, and there is a canonically correct choice. At a certain point, that feels like they're undermining your decision as a player to romance other characters. But hey, I can't argue with it. Whenever I play Persona, I try to go for the one that's like for the character within like the group. I say whenever I played 4 and 5. Because you can kind of see like the pairings off a little bit, like oh, this character's meant to be with this one, this character's meant to be with this one, like implicitly. And so I always try to pick the odd one out. But regarding your question about joining a 40K one, that's a good question. I feel like the Imperium's right out. That's a miserable existence. I feel like the Tau wouldn't be much better, given they're the Tau. Though at least, like, now the Tau's a weird one because they're like a coalition of aliens, and there are like human worlds, but of course you're not allowed to like do certain things as a human Tau. Necrons wouldn't be terrible. There's a freedom in becoming a Tyrannid, right? At that point, like, it's just I lose all sense of self, and I'm just a part of the hive mind. So there's a certain, I guess, a philosophical question there. Similar to the orcs, but they're not much of a hive mind. They're just dumb and they love fighting. Currently, I'm left wondering how long so far has an ugly model retained good rules. I don't know how good the Phoenix Lords were, but they just got refreshed. Oh, that's fair. You want to see the second timeline? I mean, I think the Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon model was kind of ugly, but it had some decent rules in 3rd edition, and retained some okay rules for 4th. I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the factions. Like, as a human, I feel like Tau would be the best bet, but also, like, they're just, like, like, they're the screen, they're the vanguard, they're the ones who get obliterated whenever they go out to fight. I don't know, I feel like being under a Chaos Demon, like, being a demon under a Chaos Demon wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it's just, like, that, again, that's your sense of purpose, that's your sense of self. Nurgle, it's like, oh, you're spread rot, and, you know, Grandpappy Nurgle loves you and all that and whatnot. But even, like, joining other demons under a Chaos Demon, you would, like, that's what you live for, right? That's what you exist for. And so, like, even, like, under Angron, like, yeah, you exist to kill and slaughter. Under Slaanesh, you exist to do other things. Votan is just like living in America. You live for your corporate overlords, and if you stray out of line, that's it. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I said, there's some philosophical questions about regarding becoming a Tyranid. But then living under a Tau might be the worst thing. Don't join our the Depresso Espresso. Yeah, fair. I've heard some rumors that the new Mass Effect game they're making, you're going to be playing as their child, Asari, which is the race that Liara is, can have children with entities of any sex. I usually tend to gravitate my first playthrough, which is always just me playing as myself, towards the Golden Retriever girlfriend or the Black Cat. Like, I remember my first playthrough of Mass Effect 2, I ended up romancing Jack, the psycho-human biotic, being me by accidentally doing a jailbreak that released all the universe's worst criminals and serial killers. That is a wild subplot that I did not know existed in Mass Effect 2. But I know next to nothing about Mass Effect. Instructions unclear. I've created an ant coliseum. Oh, excuse me. Just pit your strongest termite against your strongest ant. And have them just go at it. Play the Mass Effect games, you will love them. I feel it in my bones. Oh, I don't know if I will. I loved the first Dragon Age, and it's the same developer, right? But I tried playing Awakening, and I was like, meh towards it. Now I heard Awakening was fine, and then I heard Dragon Age 2 was bad. But even then, like, once I got to Inquisition, I didn't care. And I haven't even tried Veilguard, though I heard Veilguard did not do well. It's like Dragon Age, but good. Hey, now Origins is a great game. But I can't argue for Awakening, or 2 even. I have a very personal grudge against Mass Effect in that it's the same grudge that I hold against, like, 7 Deadly Sins. It's same dude that I knew in college who loved 7 Deadly Sins, who wouldn't stop talking about 7 Deadly Sins, loved Mass Effect, and that was, like, the only game he played. And so I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to play this game because you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. It's the same reason why I don't like James Cameron's Avatar, and I don't care about it, because I knew a different guy in high school who went and saw that movie 11 times over the course of the release weekend and wouldn't shut the fuck up about Avatar. And, like, I've gotten over it a little bit, and, like, I think Avatar is a fine movie, but I can never love that movie or like that franchise as much as I possibly could because of that singular dude. So anyway. I don't see any signs of the ghost room and summoning the ghost, and it's starting to see, like, a tempting option. Always a tempting option, even regular Phasmo. Dragon God, hello, welcome to the stream. Hoping late Tuesday. Yes, Mass Effect made by BioWare. Yeah. But I haven't played, like, KOTOR either, and I know KOTOR is supposed to be, like, the defining BioWare experience, right? Don't know. The sheer amount of Mass Effect I hear reference on Adept is ridiculous. Isn't that Bricky's podcast, or was Bricky's podcast? Wasn't it, like, originally a 40K podcast? I don't know. I only follow Bricky, like, tangentially. I can understand that, but Mass Effect is one of those RPGs that define the entire generation of gamers, myself included, and led me to letting sci-fi into my life, because I'm not a sci-fi person. I'm much more of a fantasy person. That's fair. The thing is, I will 100% acknowledge that, to my understanding, Mass Effect 1 and 2 are very, very, very good games. I've heard 3 was not as good, or was disappointing to a certain degree, but was still good in its own right. But it is very much a personal grudge I hold against Mass Effect. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I've got post-Avatar depression syndrome. I have no idea. I once that dude graduated, I never heard from him. Like, once he graduated high school, so he was like a year ahead of me, I think. I never talked to him again. I have not talked to him since, and that would have been 2014. I think he's like, I have no idea I have no idea if he's still as into Avatar as he was, you know, 11 years ago. No, wait, it wouldn't have been 2014. That would have been 2010. Golly, I keep confusing my college graduation date and my high school graduation date. That would have been 2010. That would have been 15 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. Grant, thanks so much for your contribution. Skeleton War, the last frontline, always appreciate it. Mass Effect 3 is a great game as well, just didn't end well due to the rush, and also people must understand the theme of the Mass Effect series. It's a mix of those two problems, because people want a clean ending to the story, which is not possible due to the themes in it. I think that's valid. I think the thing is, having not touched Mass Effect 3 and just seeing a bunch of people saying like, oh, it's bad, it's shit, it's all these different things, it felt from an outsider's perspective. Like, I feel like people are blowing this out of proportion, but I can't say because I have no direct experience with it. Is a 40k podcast also how I absorb 80% of the lore? Valid. A lot of the lore I get is from watching battle reports and people making like offhanded comments about things, or like I did watch Bricky's, like when I was first getting into 10th edition 2 years ago now. Golly, it's been 2 years. Fuck. Where he like broke down like all the factions and like the Space Marine chapters and all those different things. So I did like watch those, or like get that and sort of understand more about 40k a little bit. So yeah, understandable, perfectly understandable. Call me a freak, but I skin apples and let the skin caramelize so it's sweeter. You know, that's valid. That's valid, Insanity. I think that's fair. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. I don't know. I'm not a big Apple guy, so I don't know if I would partake, but I see where you're coming from, and I respect it. So, you know, I don't think that's that freakish. That's no more like people who put like cheese on their apples. Like, that seems like weird to me, though. At the same token, like, you know, like a charcuterie board might include like apple slices with cheese and meats and whatnot, but whatever. So many VTubers are reacting to that outdated Bricky video in increasing number. It's still going on, which is wild to me. How many people are still watching those like that video in particular? The thing is, though, it still stands the test of time, to my understanding. It's not like 40k lore has shifted that dramatically in the 6 years that Bricky made that video. I don't know, but yeah, it's just a lot. To the point where I was like, should I react to this fucking video? But the thing is, I've already watched them, so it's not even me like reacting with a fresh set of eyes to it. No Hololive members have reacted to it, though. I don't think they're allowed to. To my understanding, Cover keeps a very tight leash on their talent, allowing them, even mentioning non-Holo or non-Cover members. So I don't think you'll ever see a Hololive member react to Bricky's 40k lore videos unless they graduate and as a new persona they go back to it. But even then, I don't think the people that I know who've graduated and have since taken on new identities have gone back to it. But also, I don't think a lot of them are big into 40k. But yeah, no, I don't think we'll ever see a Hololive person while they're at Hololive react to 40k. I know like Maury's into Warhammer because she's done some like painting stuff, right? I don't remember. I don't keep up with Maury Calliope as much as I used to. But she's like the only Hololive member I know of that's like even tangentially interested in Warhammer. Anyway, sorry. Pan, the problem, low blood sugar. The solution, eat a taffy from my stash. Secondary problem, it's stuck in my piercing. Ooh, no, that's rough. Tertiary problems, haven't gotten your hair. Haven't heard that problem yet. Yeah. Have you ever realized that in the midst of all the chaotic cries that someone shouted, it's the monster big scary mouse that loves in the dark black forest? What, Insanity? What are you saying? I don't know what that is. If I have zero clue of which ghost it is, so pick one. Demon, Nightmare, Phantom, Revenant, Shadow, Spectre, or Wraith. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was gonna say, I think I could find a D8 here. We're going with Shadow. It's a Shadow. I'm confident. No information, it's a shadow. Why did the VTuber community pick graduate as a euphemism for retire, not a gentleman, just confusing? It comes from idol culture. To my understanding, I'm not huge into idol culture either. VTubers are about as close to idol culture as I get to, and that's even like corporate VTubers. That was a term used because the facade of idols, of course, is that they're all young and pure to some degree. Both male idol groups and female idol groups. They're young, they're pure, it's whatever. So graduating is them, of course, moving on as they have gotten too old. They're kind of aging out of it. To my understanding, I could be making this up, but it is from idol culture. I only recently heard 40K is a setting, not a story. It doesn't revolve around the most recent events. That changed my perspective on the franchise a lot. I think that's valid. I think I agree with that, actually. There are stories that happen within the setting, but it is not a story in and of itself. Have you realized that geez, golden eyes can see the thing. Fat Peter is what? Unsandy, I have no idea what's going on. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on over there. By the way, I found out that there is a bot that AI generates an RPG story that you can do, and I found it by accident by another person's stream. Managed to get to the point where I had become a lich that stored his phylactery in the Astral Sea and wiped out half of all life. Goodness gracious. That's a lot. I just found out, I felt it. I felt it, popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth. I just felt it. I'm annoyed, I'm mad. Now I'm salty about it. Anyway, I've been yapping for almost 40 minutes. We need to play Slime Rancher. I'm sorry. let me change this over to Slime Rancher. Again, look, I eat popcorn as like a snack sometimes on my lunch break. When I'm like, I'm still hungry, I want to eat something, I'm gonna get some popcorn, but then I get stuck in my teeth. I don't remember. I think I just named this Slime. I think I just named this stream Slime. Because I didn't have a better name for it. Come on, Slime Rancher. There you go. The only reason I stopped is because the streamer in chat asked me like I wasn't being a dick. I was responding to people in chat, and the streamer just doing their own little to the side. Fair. Goodness gracious. Have you realized that never the weight of a single sin? Graduation sounds better than quitting or terminated. That's true. That might also play a part in it. But like I said, VTubing did start as kind of an offshoot of idol culture. And so it kind of comes, I think it's just been co-opted. Steve was the first reverse VTuber when you think about it. Wouldn't that be anybody from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Eddie Valiant? Y'all have things for me? Beatrix, I need a data point for your running experiment, psychological impact of gift reception. Yeah, of course, you're giving me things. Please do not consume this gift. But what if I did? If not food, why food shaped? All right, red ashwood, fantastic. No. Sorry, yeah, please. If you do ever get into Mass Effect, I do not recommend romancing or keeping Ashley on your team as much as possible. Fair. It was a shadow. See, I knew. What can I say? I'm great at Phasmophobia. I'm terrible at Phasmophobia. Oh, is Thor actually talking to me, not just giving me a gift? Don't worry, I'll tell her. Are you quiet now? I'm talking to her. Hey, B, Hobson wanted you to have this. He said, oh, no, never mind. You're talking to Hobson. Never mind, I'm just getting gifts today. Bob, what do you offer me, bud? Special livery, have a great chickens. Rainbow lumps, that was my nickname in high school. Anyway. One of the YouTubers that I actually do kind of like was Takahata 101 because he went from a very successful voice actor in Team 4-Star into a VTuber and just integrated perfectly. Yeah, I haven't watched much of Taka, but I've seen his like his whole setup. It's just wild to me how successful he kind of transitioned into that. Though kind of makes sense. He's apparently a very entertaining individual. Of course, being on Team 4-Star definitely helped. Is it just me, but anyone else curious about how those candy fluffy slimes taste like? Oh, they definitely taste like cotton candy. They definitely taste like cotton candy. What am I doing? I wanted to look at see what tech things I needed to do. Oh, I could just make this. Sure, fuck it, why not? Oh, this is me teleport between locations. Oh, that's nifty. Neat. I don't have enough for this. I need more of these reflector things. I need silky sands and lava dust, that's right. I gotta do more hunting for stuff. Sorry, what was that nickname? Rainbow Lumps. You heard me. My nickname in high school was Paladin of Chaos because I'm very morally resolute, but I also tend to end up in situations that cause mass chaos, like when somebody fart sprayed in the air conditioning and I had to deal with the spell. I slammed a desk into the air target above us. Valid. You know what? That seems like a valid response to that. I hate you. I cannot convey how much I despise you. I always trust the funny skeleton man. That was very odd. They're all lined up very perfectly. They're probably 235% of your daily sugar intake. Probably exactly that. My name was Kevin. Then also people could very easily see me wearing big heavy armor. Also valid. Also valid. That's one of my favorite, like a lot of people, and I did this too, even like, you know, the whole like, oh man, what a great band name or whatever, like whenever someone would hear like a funny name. My favorite one was that was my nickname in high school, which is for weird shit. Like, it doesn't have to be true. It's just, I think it's funny. I want to volunteer and then immediately put into a sugar coma. Can you not? I thought you. Yeah. Anyway, Ungavir, thank you so much for your contribution to Skeleton Wars. The lads in the front line always appreciate it. Can't even remember how it started, but for some reason everyone in my high school called me Kevin. Why not? Why not? Like strawberry jello? Ooh. What do those pink slimes taste like? Ooh. I would say probably like, I don't know. Probably some sort of like super sweet strawberry. Like strawberry that's a little too sweet. Swing by, drop some bones. It's bedtime. Have a good eat, Ongivir. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Have a good rest. I would like to ask your YouTube chat whether or not they would eat an Oklahoma Delight. Remember, an Oklahoma Delight is 2 boneless fried chicken breasts with Snickers and peanut butter in the middle, and is served with a 2 liter of root beer. If I were like, here's the thing. There's a part of me that's now like, I'd eat that. But there's also a part of me that's like, you're also 32, and that might actually just kill you. That might be the last thing you eat. Thank you for your contribution skill at the War God King pool. The lads in front line always appreciate it. That time I got reincarnated after eating a slime. I don't even need Jellystone. I'm just grabbing this shit. I'm just wandering. I'm just wandering. I can't even eat Snickers, bro. What, like an allergy throb? Eat that once or twice a year. That sounds like a once or twice a year kind of a treat. I'm also 30. I'm gonna not eat one of those. It would kill us. Oklahoma has a weird sense of pleasure. I mean, where I grew up, we had Rocky Mountain oysters, so you know. I think an Oklahoma Delight is much more acceptable. At least that's like, there's actually like something like, I don't know, like it's like it's more than just like a joke. Do you want to be a magical girl? No. There's too much pressure. Also, I look terrible in a skirt. Anyway. Also, you have to remember that Oklahoma, my home state, is the same state where it's fully legal for you to have a pet lion and assault rifle, and together they would cost $180, with $80 being for the exotic pet license. That is absolutely insane. That you can get, you can do that for under like even $1,000. Country that loves mayonnaise to a ridiculous degree. I mean, that's just egg. So that's kind of valid, right? I know Magic Girl, I don't have to be one. Valid. She hasn't streamed in a while. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know, the funny part is that I was about to pick Revenant, but I choose to trust the funny skeleton on my screen, as you should. When have I ever steered y'all incorrectly? I also very rarely offer advice, and when I usually do, it's usually a joke, so. I'm just kind of gathering shit. I mean, these aren't even things that I need. I'm just kind of gathering supplies. I'm just wandering, having a yap. This is very cathartic to me, you understand? After dealing with work, just sitting and yapping. This is very, it helps me like kind of get myself wound down a bit. We also have wild crocodiles because people keep bringing them in as pets, thinking they were cute, and then once they got too big or to be cute, just release them into the rivers. Cool. Love that. Like the joke is that New York City's crocodiles and sewers, we might actually, depending on where you are in the state, goodness gracious. Glad, do you know about the monster in the Black Forest? The tall man? Are we talking like an actual thing? The tall man? Who was like kind of the, maybe the basis for physics? For Slender Man? Cause that's like an actual story. I don't know the full lore behind it, but that's like an actual thing. It's like up there with my my cryptid fascination. Remember once when I was a kid and we were skipping rocks and I actually took out a croc's eye because I thought it was a log. Oh no! I really want to piss off a crocodile. No, I don't. I just know about the tall man. Which is like I said, kind of the basis for Slender Man. Okay, I don't want to spoil anything when I tell you the time is right. Well, when is the time gonna be right? That's very ominous. I feel like I'm about to be set on a trajectory from which my life will never be the same. Claire is a gingerbread Clive. Just give her a slightly wider pelvis. Aren't I the only tall man you know? You're probably the tallest man I know. I knew a guy in college who was like 6'8". He was pretty tall, but he was probably the record holder. I don't think about how I'd look at a magical girl. I would threaten. It would threaten my fragile sense of masculinity. Here's the thing, like, if I felt I could pull off a skirt, I'm there. But my legs are weird shapes. I have a question for you. If you could have any real-life animal as a pet, which one would you want? And I will tell you whether or not you could have it legally in my state. Oh, that's a fantastic question. Once upon a time, I wanted to have a fox as a pet. That time has since passed because I've heard that they're not great pets. Very, very, very high maintenance pets. Kind of same with cheetahs. Cheetahs are like a pie in the sky kind of dream pet where it's like I have, you know, I'm independently, obscenely wealthy, and I have like 17,000 acres of land for a cheetah to run free on. You know, foxes pets in Oklahoma? I don't doubt it. It's like, I feel like foxes as pets is one of those things where it's like, it's not illegal in a lot of states. It's illegal in some states. But it's illegal to sell them. You can't have cheetahs because they fall under the rule I told you about where they kind of be currently critically endangered. Ah, gotcha. Are cheetahs critically endangered? That's sad. Anyways, next L Corp stream. Once I finish I almost wanted to say Gravity Keeper, which I don't know why I was thinking Gravity. Graveyard Keeper, which is probably going to be a couple weeks, if not another couple months out. I thought I might hit it by my stream anniversary, but I was incorrect in thinking as such. You can have foxes pets here in Wisconsin? Hell yeah. I don't know the rules for where I'm at because I have not entertained getting a fox's pet for quite some time. I've been a 7-foot tall pastor. Goodness gracious, was he a battle priest? That's a trope that I really dig. You really want to talk about? All right, I'll say anything. I'll take a hint. That's a trope that I'm like, I really fuck with, are like badass like preacher types, badass battle priests. I'm like not a very religious person to begin with, but there's just something about like just a badass of a pastor, just like fighting demons and shit. Like I love that shit. I'm 8 foot plus height. I did actually try to become a priest. I'm only currently a corner because I flipped a coin. You know, funny how that happens, right? Sometimes things really do come down to a coin cost. Anyway, what was I saying? Battle priests. I love battle priests. I love that trope. Killing Floor 2, the character I played was the foul mouth, it takes no shit Scottish priest. Great time. Love that. Zealots are interesting. Play Faith is the type of game you just described. Faith? I might have heard of that game actually. I don't think let me emphasize. I don't think I've heard of that game. So depending on what the gameplay is. Gameplay is much more of a bigger thing for me. Do I even have any of you actually? I think I do. Than theme. If I don't jive with gameplay, then coin cost. Slip. No, it's a reference to what was it? NFL 2K5. In that game, you had your crib that you could have like music and like you could customize it and stuff like that. Basically, it was like your apartment you could go through. You could play like mini games and you could like decorate it according to your. That was. I'm leaving. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But there was a so like being an NFL game, they have the announcers right when you're playing the game. But one of the audio tracks you can, or some of the audio tracks you can get in that game were the bloopers of the voice actors who read for it. And one of the bits, thank you for your contribution skill award, chill guy, the last friend line, always appreciated. How did the skeleton know the other skeleton was lying? You could see right through him. You know, you can always tell. I can't pull one over on y'all because you right through me. But anyway, one of the bloopers was them going, we're going down to the field now for the coin toss. Coin toss. Like he just could not say coin toss appropriately. And so now I can't help myself whenever I see someone talking about a coin toss, I think coin toss immediately. That was decades ago, by the way, for me. I haven't played NFL 2K5 since probably like 2008 or 2009. Like it's been years. Anyway, that's gonna think my brain damage for a sec. I mean, probably, but Firebug is my KF2 spirit animal. Firebug was fun. I played a little bit of Firebug. I was a gunslinger main. Gunslinger main with a berserker like backup. Fucking love gunslinger. So much fun. Love that. Berserker was a lot of fun also. I played the Scottish priest for my gunslinger, but when I played Berserker, I don't remember what the character was, but they were voiced by Ian Sinclair, who's a voice actor I really like, and so I was like, well, he's my Berserker character. Like, but anyway, yeah. That's my input. Drain damage. It's a little brain damage. I'm really a bit too offensive or in bad taste. I would appreciate it if like the thing is, I trust y'all's judgment. If you stop and go, I don't think this is appropriate, then because this even applies to me. If I stop and I go, I don't think this is appropriate, I'll stop myself. And so I appreciate the consideration. God can pull. Thank you. Dosh, good old Dosh. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I was talking about coin tosses, talking about Killing Floor 2. I was gonna talk about something else, but it's gone. Oi! Shit heel. Well, okay. I mean, I'm getting the Silky Sand. Like that's why I'm here. So that's just what I'd be doing. You said twin cost. My brain realized something was wrong. Like Berenstein Bears. I will say it has ruined me because I will never think coin toss first. I have to actively stop and think it's not coin toss, idiot. Normal people say a coin toss. Like I have to actively stop myself. Otherwise I will just say coin toss first. And past the third week of a shift gate will uproot. That sounds like some isekai, like, like prophecy thing. Unsanity, and yeah, I just saw it. 50th unsuccessful completed MA, now retired from ghost hunting until the game updates again. Hell yeah. You know, somebody did the math for the Berenstein Bears, and it honestly ruined the books for me knowing that the mother was 16 or 17 when she had her first child. Ooh! That's something. That's just a statue. You lied to me. I was never really that into Berenstein Bears when I was a kid, actually. I remember even in like elementary school, other kids be like, oh yeah, I'm reading the Berenstein, I'm getting the next Berenstein Bears book. And I was like, I don't know what that is. Okay. Like I had no skin in the game at all. The dad was 27. Not that it makes it better, but when were those books written? Because they were written in like the 20s or like the 10s. I mean, it's not better, but that would have just been a norm at the time. Goodness gracious me. I have a theme song stuck in my head. The theme song stuck in my head somehow? Wait, what theme song? Berenstein Bears? Did they make a show for the Berenstein Bears? Wait, I feel like they did. Did they? I don't remember. I almost jumped off into the water again. The Slotion calls me. Ow, could you not? I'm not looking your direction. Oh, fuck physics! Please, no! Okay. I should go down here, actually. I think there's another area I can look through. I also didn't watch a lot of PBS as a kid. I know that was a big thing for a lot of children. I didn't watch that much of it. I watched a lot of Nickelodeon, a lot of Disney, a lot of Cartoon Network. Vincent, Judge, Jury, and Executioner. Families back then were built different. They were built with some. They were built. Let's say that. How do I get where I would like to be? This way, mayhaps? Heckin' birds, they're not real. Don't worry about it, they can't hurt you. It doesn't exist, it can't hurt you. Don't run into, I never noticed this little happy slime. Just in the wall, just vibing. Just having a good time. I need a shit load of silky sand, VTubers. Could you fuck off? Let me see. I need to go this way. Apparently the mom is 27 and dad, currently and the dad is 39. And the son is supposed to be between 8 and 10 years old. Oh yeah, golly. Ew. Birds are cool, pretty random thing to say. No, they're not real. Haven't you heard? What if I was like really into that as like a conspiracy? Because there are some people that like it's a bit of a problem. It's a joke conspiracy, but apparently there are people who like legitimately think birds aren't real and that they're government drones. My family's father as a kid was cartoons are evil. Go play a video game instead. Wow, how did you have the opposite growing up of like everybody else? Like that's actually insane. Like not to sound like facetious or anything like that, but like that like everyone else that I ever knew, it was the like exact opposite. Born wedlock they released a year before they had a child together. Fair, gross. I've had a suspicion I might be autistic for a while, but now that you're talking about stuff you watched as a kid, I realize it's probably not normally really into cooking and craft shows targeted towards adults. I mean, I don't think it's too bad. I watched a lot of Travel Channel when I was a kid. So, you know. Oh! Oh, hey, this takes a fucking rock. I didn't realize I was there. Now I'm salty about it. There's an unfortunate belief that COVID is fake and it was so that they could change out the batteries of the birds. Yeah, I forgot about that, and Sky reminded me of it a couple weeks back when we were playing Dead Space 3. I was like, I completely forgot about that part of it where they were changing the batteries for the birds. Which, like, the fact that some people think it's real is like, okay, there's a problem with just with everything at that point. And there's some mental illness involved, but there's also a lot of just education problems involved therein. From a joke standpoint, it's really fucking funny. My parents were kind of okay when it comes to cartoon video games, but they were totally against me doing sports. Wow, that's really weird, chill guy. I was fortunate enough that, like, my mom was like, I mean, as long as you're not, like, doing drugs or drinking, I don't care. or like sleeping around. Like, she was like, yeah, just, you know, don't die and don't do anything illegal. And I was like, got it. Video games it is. Anyway, these are the funny shark I have as my profile pic. Once told me tip birds aren't real. He also told me about the happy birthday song unskippable cutscene. My mother was weird in that she was oddly prudish when it came to sexual topics, but had very little to no issue with me watching medical shows or graphic violence, but weirdly enough, thought the Power Rangers would get children violent. I feel like that was the fact that it was like good with other violence, but Power Rangers was off limits. That's kind of odd. That's very weird because like kids that I knew where it was like very much like nothing, like no violence, like that would have been, and that would have included Power Rangers. But so it's very odd that it's like, oh yeah, no, oh wait, there's a rock. If I had a vegetable, I could accomplish things with my life for once. Is there a vegetable? Vegetable? Oh yeah, heartbeat, right here. There we go, hell yeah. Feed! I dream of falling through kaleidoscope sometimes. If that's like an actual dream, that's kind of horrifying, but also that sounds kind of dope. I'm kind of here for that. Stop repeating this conversation. And I ever dream of a black swan? Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I processed apparently some latent trauma and discovered that I'm just afraid of peacocks. So, you know, a few weeks back. My mother was one of the parents that forced her kids to go out during summer days and interact with roving bands of children, which did actually lead me to getting into more street fights, and I had an unfair advantage in. Yeah, you kind of gotta. You got a bit of a size difference there. My mom wasn't too bad, like, about making sure we went out. Like, I still went out every now and then. I did touch grass as a child, but it's because I liked going out and pretending I was in like Lord of the Rings or something, or like I was a Power Ranger or I was a Jedi. I loved fucking playing pretend as a kid. It's probably why I like D&D as much as I do, and like other TTRPG type games. Is I just like, what is this? A hunter statue. There's hunters out here actually. The real question is, can I get their plorts? Peacocks are nice. As we've established, peacocks are apparently pretty chill, pretty docile. I'm apparently just afraid of them, and I could not tell you why. Like new fear falling down infinite stairs. Valid. It keeps happening. And I warned you, dog. I told you, bro. I almost never dream, and the last dream I can remember is someone gifting me a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, praying it comes true. What an oddly specific dream. Huh. A new fear falling through a never-ending void of unending color, some of which don't exist. That doesn't frightening, but also kind of rad. Okay, I was wondering if this connected over to here. Fantastic. I hate it when I used to dream about getting new Lego sets and we wake up and not have any. That sucks. I'm sorry. I weirdly enough rarely dream, but I seem to only have prophetic dreams because every dream I have had in the last 9 years come true, but they're never anything useful. It's basically just me living a day before actually I have to live it. I have dreams like that. I don't remember any off the top of my head right now, but I do remember like I've had a lot of dreams where like it would of course come true later. Really trippy to have that happen. Very, very trippy. There's a word for it too. I don't remember what it is now. I used to spend my summers inside playing Smash Bros. Or backseating my siblings in Zelda. Valid. That's a good childhood. That's a good summer. Smash Bros. And backseating? Hell yeah. I have fear of losing people. I think that's fair. I used to have a lot of teeth falling out dreams. Deja vu or prophetic. It's like it's a deja something. The thing is, I've never agreed with it as a term because it's like, oh yeah, it's the feeling that you dreamt this before. But it's like, no, motherfucker, I have dreamt this before. Don't tell me I felt like I've dreamt this before and I'm just experiencing it in a weird way. No. I have actively dreamt this before. Shut up. But it's deja something. Because it's not quite deja vu. I have a phobia of heights or falling called aerophobia. I have never hidden that. Valid. I feel like I have a lot of various fears. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of heights, which really fucked me when I was a lighting designer for my school's theater department. I have a fear of the dark as a grown-ass man. I'm apparently afraid of thunder. Peacocks, specifically. Lucid dreaming is nice to have, and hey there, hope you're doing fine, Cliff. Hello, Sakamurai! Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. We're just yapping today, honestly. But welcome. Doja Cat. Yes, I have Doja Cat. That caught me off guard. Oh. And now I'm at least relieved to wake up from dreams nowadays since they usually involve family members dying in absurdly gruesome ways. Sized up by a buzz like Robin from The Boys. Goodness gracious, that's awful. Sorry you're having those dreams. Feel to be afraid of lead because it leaches calcium. You know, actually, legitimately, like unironically, I am kind of afraid of lead, but just because from the toxicity standpoint, like the fact that lead is just like bad all around. Nothing to fear but fear itself. We have nothing to fear, and they shall know no fear. It's a Space Marine reference for you. Bunny Lager looks adorable when mad. Yeah, that's fair. They are very cute. I mean, they're just cute in general. I also need loads of lava dust now, so we're going over to the other one. Got loads of radiant ore, which is awesome. Remember when I was a kid and I found out LED was poison, so we basically just made lead some poison and made some lead nails into baseball bats? I mean, yeah, like you're dealing bludgeoning, slashing, and poison damage all at the same time. Well, maybe piercing, actually. You get all 3 of the normal ones, because some of those nails are gonna slash, they aren't gonna puncture. Some of them will. And then you get the poison damage. That's just an all-around buff. I wanted yip. Remember, only has lucid dreams where he's completely in control. Hell yeah. Once upon a time, I tried to teach myself how to lucid dream. Apparently, one of the most consistent ways to do it is to keep a dream journal. But it's like, you have to keep a dream journal to the point where, like, if you have a dream and wake up in the middle of the night, you need to immediately write down your dream. You need to write down all the details you can, write it down, and that's supposed to be able to help you learn how to lucid dream. Another method that I tried, which then I later learned you shouldn't do, is to lay flat on your back and remove all external stimuli and just lay there perfectly still. That apparently helps train your body into lucid dreaming as well. Now, the problem with that method is it can lead to sleep paralysis. In fact, it increases your chance of experiencing sleep paralysis. And so when I learned that, I was like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. I do not want to experience sleep paralysis if I can avoid it. So I can't recommend that method, but dream journaling is supposed to help with learning how to lucid dream. I never trained for it, I just naturally can't lucid dream. I've had a couple of lucid
under
dreams.
The sea. SpongeBob, no pants.
I mean, well, my model doesn't wear pants. It never wears pants, so I'm just. I can't even say I'm Donald Ducking it because I don't even wear a shirt. But I mean, I got no equipment, so you know, what can I say? I can't swim and I have a fear of going on boats without someone I trust. I live in the land of 11,000 lakes. Oh, yep, that's valid. Clive, do you have an explanation of the joke? We have nothing to fear but FEMA itself from Russian Badger. I don't know much about Russian Badger, but there's a fundamental misunderstanding about what FEMA does in the United States. FEMA is meant to help people who have experienced a natural disaster recover. They are not there and provide financial stability during a period of recovery, but they are not a response team, to my understanding. They are like a post, like we are here, like we provide financial stability during this time of crisis, but they are not a direct response team, is really the best way I can put it. But that has led to a lot of misunderstanding on what FEMA does and thinking that it's useless when it is not the case. Again, I am not well versed on government agencies, so take that with a grain of salt, but that's my understanding. So I don't know. There's probably a plot lines in SpongeBob where he loses his pants. Like, I'm not even talking about modern versus original. It's just a consistent problem he has. I watched a bit of SpongeBob, but I feel like I remember at least like 2 or 3 episodes where that was the plot. I only fear 2 things: failure in the ocean, unknown as I said. Fair. Sleep paralysis, uncontrolled lucid dreaming. I mean, yeah, like the thing is, like, lucid dreaming is basically you being able to take control and being able to process your own movements without moving your body. Whereas sleep paralysis is waking while you're dreaming and being able to not being able to move your body because of that. I avoid to control my dreams though. I want to see what dreams will show me. I will be aware of dreaming and I only take control. If a dream wants to go sideways, which rarely happens, that's fair. I'm trying to think. I'm an idiot. Whenever I have lucid dreams, which it's been a few years. I haven't had one for quite some time. But I distinctly remember one of the lucid dreams I had. It was really like nothing was happening in it. And I was just at my house. I was just hanging out. Nothing exciting was happening. But then for some reason, something switched in my brain, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a dream. I could spawn like 14 puppies right now if I wanted to. and then there was just 14 puppies like in front of me in my dream. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Man, this is great. I don't know what that says about Dream Clive, that when given the chance to live out his wildest fantasies and be able to do anything he does within his dreams, it was to spawn a bunch of puppies. Explained it very well, especially I'm a Canadian. I've never heard of it before. Okay. I mean, the thing is, like, that's my understanding of it. It could be completely wrong. I can't remember my dreams, although I can't remember the feeling of dreaming. That's also fair. I will wake up a lot and be like, I know I dreamt something. I don't remember what it was, but I know I remember I dreamt something. I think I finally saw one of my late uncles in my dream the other day, and I just stole his joke and dipped. Nice. Clive summons deadly enemy. Dogs. I don't know. I'll also have like dreams where it's not even necessarily that I feel like I'm lucid dreaming, or I had dreams, right? It wasn't even necessarily that I was lucid dreaming, but like I would make decisions in them consciously. This happened a lot with, like, I had a lot of zombie dreams when I was a kid. Zombie apocalypse dreams. And there was one I remember, we were like in a department store or something, and I was with my family, I was with my mom, I was with my brother, and I remember like I got separated from them, and I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, this isn't fine. Like, I have a few other people with me, we're all panicky, things are going well, but I need to find my brother. I need to keep my brother safe. And like I sought out in that dream, I was like, I need to find my brother. That was like my driving goal in that dream. I gotta put a mic with you. One tip that I did see is that if you do start lucid dreaming, you should start spinning in your dream, because a lot of times what will happen when you start lucid dreaming is you will snap out of it. The shock, I don't know if it's the shock of realizing that you're having a dream or what, but a lot of times when you realize you're having a lucid dream, you'll wake up from it. But apparently if you start spinning in your dream, that's a way to keep yourself in the dream and actually maintain control. I don't remember the reason why, but when I was looking into lucid dreaming and trying to figure out how I could learn to do it more consistently, that was a tip that I saw. The worst kind of dreams aren't the ones where you're in mortal peril, but the ones where you get into an argument with someone because you're still angry when you wake up. I am fortunate enough to not have that many dreams where I got into an argument with somebody. I don't think I've ever had one with my wife, which normally I think that's the one, right? A lot of people have, like, someone will have a dream that they get in an argument with their significant other, and then they'll wake up mad at their significant other because of the dream. I am fortunate enough that I have not had that. The thing is, my uncle and I have the same name, and I have a little nephew now, so I guess that means I have to use a joke on my nephew. Absolutely you do. That's a passing of the torch is what that was. Everybody has that one super inappropriate uncle who'll say anything about anything, no matter where you are or who you're with, right? Yeah. Absolutely. I had a thought, and the thought left me, which is very common for me. It's funny when you dream, wake up from the morning, get out of the bed, go back to bed, continue the dream where you left off, pause function unlocked. Yeah. I did have one of those dreams. That annoyed the hell out of me. I was in high school. I had a dream I went through a whole ass day, and then I got back into bed at the end of the day, and then I woke up and realized that that day didn't happen, and I still had to go to school. I had 6 days of school that week. I was fucking annoyed. We worked together at East Bay. We leave work, he gives me a ride in his car, but his car has a weird colored tree. Then he took me to his cousin's house. Goodness gracious. That's a rough one. All right, I don't know how many lava dust I needed, but I'm hoping I have enough. Oh, I got some primordial oil out of this. Not too bad. It's a lame joke too. You just, wait the kid around and say, "Oh, you're leaving." That is one thing that also, like, weirdly happens a lot, I feel. Where, you'll dream, like, you'll start dreaming about, I mean, now granted, it just makes sense, but, like, I never dreamt about my grandmother and my grandfather until after they passed. And I'll dream about them every now and then, or they'll be featured in a dream. But I don't ever recall having a dream with them in it until they had died. So there's I think that maybe it's just a weird subconscious thing where, you know, like, of course I miss them. Something you gotta understand is following my parents' divorce, we moved in with my mother's parents. And so like my grandma was like kind of like a secondary mother figure, and my grandfather was my father figure for a good chunk of my life. But so like I didn't dream about them at all until they died. But now I'll have dreams every now and then where like it just kind of feels like my grandpa's just checking in on me, kind of a thing. Or like same with my grandma. They'll just pop in, Like we'll chat a couple of times. I feel like I argued with my grandfather quite a bit. I say quite a bit, like kids do, like with a parental type figure. But something that my mother, and I all shared was that we were all very, very stubborn people. Morg! Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get the shout out going. Mortuary. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. What? Fuck it. I just did capitalization. I just put you in here, Morg. I didn't do the shout out. I just exclamation point mortuary. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Clive. I'm a background skeleton for a canned 90s point and click adventure game who somehow gained self-awareness and now I play video games on the internet. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. How was Ocarina of Time, Morg? I know you're playing that today. Just vibing, chilling out. You're hunting for a Skulltula, right? How'd that go? But raiders, if you need to raid and run, if you need to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink of water, get a snack, take your dog out, whatever you need to do, please take care of yourself first and foremost. I'll be happy to have you. Thank you so much, Morg, for the raid and trusting me with your community. Hope you're all having a lovely, lovely Tuesday. We're talking about we're talking about dead relatives and dreaming. So yeah, welcome. I was wondering if I had a command for you or something. No, it's just me being an idiot and forgetting to put shout out. Question for Skeleton, what is it, Yargan Floggen? Love the name, by the way. Love the name. What's the question? We're playing some Slime Rancher today. What do you get when you boil the funny bone? What? I actually don't know. What do you get when you boil the funny bone? I legitimately know this is one I haven't heard before. I think. Morg? Yeah, Morg! Mortuary! Friend of the channel, friend of mine. Coming over and playing some Ocarina of Time. I've been yapping. Let me tell you, a laughing stock. All right, that's a good one. All right, that's a good one. I hadn't heard that one before. It's a bad joke, but I find it humorous. But here's the thing, I haven't heard that one before, so I'm considering that a good one. I feel like I've heard a lot of skeleton jokes. Most of them at this point. Oh, don't be hungry. You have plenty of carrots. Here. Here you go. Yeah, have the carrots. There we go. Hydrate? All right, I'll do a hydrate for you, Mindy. Since you're over on YouTube, we don't have a redeem for it on YouTube. Everybody take a sip from Mindy over on YouTube. It was fun, we got the Skulltula, but fought for an hour and a half for the biggest fish as adult Link. Then the game kept crashing, oh no! So I gotta play it to catch up off stream so I can just continue on Thursday. Oh, that sucks. But hey, at least you got the Skulltula. And why not? I told them how much you love jokes and tell jokes. I've got a list of them. I did actually go find some more also. Oh, and Pan redeemed the hydrate over on Twitch. Everybody take another sip. It's all right, I don't think I drank enough water today anyway. What do you call an invertebrate with a cassette player? A tapeworm. That's a good one too, I like that one. But I'm glad the stream went well. I'm sorry that the game was crashing. I definitely sympathize. But yeah, I'm glad it went well. We need to play something again, Morg. It's been far too long. It's been far too long. We need to do something. Why did the wizard get kicked out of Hogwarts? He couldn't spell. That's a good one. We've been playing for an hour and a half with no drink. It's true, it has been a minute. And I have been yapping an inordinate amount. Maybe not an inordinate amount. I feel like it's fairly typical at this point. Do you have enough? Negatory, you do not. Let me go ahead and just give you the fruits. That reminds me, Matthias, your joke reminded me, I want to play Cassette Beast at some point. That's a game that I've been wanting to try, and I just haven't. I'm an avid dad joke lover. You will be welcome here, Yargan Floggen. You will most definitely be welcome. All right, Well, I think this is probably gonna be the next like 15 minutes of me doing admin for my slimes. Oh, it's full here. Who's the lucky one? It's you! Ow, could you not explode on me, please? It's rude. I was thinking of a lot of dad jokes when facing the milk the other day. Unfortunately, another one came back to me. That one I was not prepared for. Ooh, there's a rotten egg in here. Well, still have some chicks, so. Absolutely, I'll check on our shared games and let you know what we share so we can plan around that. What's the best way to reach you? Discord, Blue Sky. I don't think you use Twitter much. I have stopped using Twitter entirely. I haven't deleted it yet, but I haven't used Twitter like at all. Honestly, probably just Discord. I'm trying to be better about checking in on Discord because I've been very bad about that. So yeah. Thank you for the follow, Jorgen Flargen. How many jail cells will I need? Oh, you'll need more, Pan. As the dad joke legion increases, you will need more. What did the man say after losing a quarter of his roof during a storm? Roof. Oof. That's a good one. a little good spelling joke pun thing. Got to follow the Skelly Man ever since I was a young actor. I wanted to build a family. Build a family is a good one. That's good. We see only shows that you have 3 games of YouTube, Hollow Cure, and Gladiator Guild Manager. That's because those are the only 3 games that I have anymore. I don't know if it'll show you from my main account one, because most of my games are on my main account. Clavicle Clive is technically a side account. Though Steam changed their bullshit in what games can be shared, so I don't know what is and isn't valid anymore. I think most of them are still valid, but I don't think it'll show it anymore. Because they changed their like family setting thing? I don't know what it is. I have a joke for you. American healthcare. That's the most frightening joke of all. Oh, there's an old hand in there. Whoops, not the button I meant to do. I'm just gonna put a couple of roostros in here, and we're just gonna keep this kind of going. Gonna keep that going along. So I don't know if our shared game is actually gonna work. Now that I think about it. Here's some stony hens. Please don't break out again, please. I beg of you. What if I just threw a couple of roosters in here too? I don't know if that's gonna do anything. You'll find out. Gotcha, I still use my personal Steam if you don't mind. After Steam, I can tell you how to check for just the ones we share. If your company giving you your account, I can search there. I can just give you my other one. I'll just send that to you through Discord. I had to give it to Sky anyway, because Dead Space 3 wouldn't work because of Steam's updated bullshit. One of the stipulations is that what is it? If it requires a third-party account, which Dead Space 3 did or does, you can't play with a family account anymore. You have to own on everything, and so I just had to send Sky my fucking normal ass Steam account for it. I did rename my nickname on it, so, but it's like whatever. That's so stupid. You should be able to do it. I don't know what the reasoning for it is. I can only imagine it might be like pressure from publishers because it's EA that you have to go through for Dead Space 3. And so that's probably part of it, but it's whatever. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. I used that account to play like LobCorp in my past life anyway, and like all the things I streamed off of that, so it's like whatever. If anything, it'll give you an insight into my past and the garbage games that they're not garbage games. I love those games. I loved every single game that I played. But yeah, I'll just send it to you on Discord. I love the mushrooms or something. They were not something. It's always more the correct from EA. In game. We would never dream of actually. Wink, nudge. I think I was worried I'd have your real name or something was granted. I'd tell him, but it's for safety reasons. Yeah, it's purely like just again, like I said, safety reasons. Not that I think you'd do anything, but it's also like I don't. And again, nothing you would, but I also don't want to like be, I guess, bothered. And again, like nothing you would. I don't want that to be read the wrong way. But like, if I'm playing games like my brother, because that's the game I play. Like the console or the account in which I play with him, I don't want that to end up being an issue there. Oh, this thing grew up immediately. What the beans? Oh, that's a bummer. Well, oh wait, no, not you. You don't eat these. Screw it. Knock knock. Who's there? Rob who? You put the bag. Put the bag in the money. Wait. It's like 16. Put the bag in the money. You know what other game you would love? Dead Cells. Would I love Dead Cells? Hey, Kalo. But he can't. He's already a skeleton. Cells can't be dead. They don't exist. Are you full? Is that why you're not? Oh, you're full. Oh, that's why you're not gathering things. Uh-oh. But yeah, no. Yeah. It is a safety thing. Like I would never ask like Sky for his personal Steam account or anything like that. Assuming he doesn't use his personal Steam account for whatever. Or I would never ask you, Morg, kind of a thing. Yeah. Excited to see what we share at least. We'll definitely have to see. I actually share surprisingly few games with even my own brother. So we'll see how many games I actually have that we have in common. Are you guys trying to break Clive's funny bone? It broke long ago. I laugh at the stupidest shit anymore. Well, we're known to be humorless. Chat's always funnier than the streamer. That's just kind of an unwritten rule of streaming. You'll learn like your chat will always be funnier than you, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Like I said, the one for VTubing is the same as my personal. I've just always gone by Morg in some capacity. That's fair. I have not always gone by Clive, believe it or not. Now granted, the name that I use for my main account, though like I said, I changed the nickname to just Clive2. Whatever. Today's a money day, by the way. Thursdays are science days, Tuesdays are money days. So we're making money today. Because you're multitasking, yeah, that's fair. The nickname I used to go by, or I had on my main account, is the other. It was a nickname that I got in high school. Like that was a long time nickname of mine. Clive fits your personality. Just imagine he was a skeleton with a curly mustache. Oh, if only I could grow a curly mustache. My facial hair is an abomination. Isn't the front to facial hair? Let me tell you. It's patchy. It's scraggly. And I'm too lazy to maintain it, so... yes, Dead Cells are really, Miss Gookham was called Necrochondria, the powerhouse of the graveyard. Necrochondria is wild. Speaking of mustaches, I need to get myself a mustache redeem on my main, on the actual VTube studio, whatnot. The actual redeem. Because there's so many redeems that I say so many, I think I have like 4 queued up. It's not that many, but I've got a few redeems I still gotta plan out. Oh, I did see the KGB joke. I'm sorry, Crab. Knock knock. Who's there? KGB who? We'll ask the questions around here. One of my sister's coworkers was impressed at how much my beard grows in a week when he can't even get it like that in a month. It takes me a good long while to get any level of fullness. And then, like I said, beyond that, it's scraggly and patchy and just all around unimpressive. I'm gonna change my name to Necrochondria. It's It's not good. Though that said, I consider myself even somewhat lucky to be able to grow a beard because I was told, allegedly, dudes with my hair color, something about your hair color, apparently, makes it very difficult to grow facial hair. And so I was like, well, I'll take it. The fact that I'm able to grow facial hair at all, count that as a win. All right, some more plorts. I may need to go check my slime size. I may be able to make some more of those reflectors. We're making loads of money. I've got almost 30,000 new bucks, I think is what they're called in this game. I also need to feed y'all. You know, we can cull this chicken coop a little bit. Ark! Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope we're having a lovely Tuesday. Hey-oh. How have you been? We're doing well. Where are you going? You can't run. Just so y'all know, my coops will be the setting for the next Chicken Run movie. This is, it will be the story about them living on the Slime Rancher universe and, the struggles that they experience therein. Medusa and mitosis could be medusas. Every time you cut snakes off her hair, 2 more will replicate, and silver snakes grow more medusas. I mean, that's just a Medusa Hydra, isn't it? Which, like, is already kind of a cool idea. Let's be honest. I wonder if you could cut your eyebrows perfectly into scannable barcodes. I mean, probably. Why not? Anyway, I got super distracted. Morg, we'll figure it out. We gotta play something. Even if it's just more lethal, honestly. My brain quit working. My brain bones, they just started whiffing. They just really were not making a connection. Y'all are just problems trying to absorb your plorts. You keep keeping. I was playing a game, about to go to bed soon. How about you? I'm doing all right. I am also playing a game, about to go to bed. Glad you do, when someone says mitosis, you multiply your model. Oh, golly. I still think that was that one redeem where it's 206 bones where it adds a second model. I don't know the logistics of how to do that technically, but I can probably figure it out. Your loudest and most annoying enemy will always be Clive Barker. Oh, I need that. It's like a battle of the Clives. Between him, me, Clive, Final Fantasy 16, which he's gonna win. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that that Clive FF16 would win. Have you seen that man? In his 30s, no less. I used to have a childhood crush on Medusa. Let's not get into it. You know what? I won't ask. We won't kink shame here. We might kink ask why, but we won't kink shame here. Oh. That's one of my. That's an old Tumblr bit too. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink asking why. I think it's Tumblr. At least I first saw it on Tumblr, so I'm attributing it to Tumblr. I used to have a childhood crush on swords. I still do. I'm a swordsman for a reason. I love swords. Sometimes the best man is a katana. Sometimes the best man is a katana is true and valid. Sometimes best girl is an AK-47. All right, I need to do something. I need to do something to move on from that. Let me duplicate you scream my toes like when you said Saiyan. I'm going to Super Saiyan. It's like he's shouting out my moves. My battle shonen anime moves. Ugh. What other Clives are there? Clive Barker, Clive F16. legitimately, I don't know many other Clive characters. Clive named characters. Sometimes they really do be a grenade launcher. The good old noob tube. I'm gonna stop that joke in its tracks. Had a joke. I'm canning it because it's it's something. Alrighty, I think we got everyone pretty much squared away, actually, surprisingly. Alright, I'll go check out my slime science. I'm gonna move over to do something. The Discord mascot is named Clive. I can't compete with myself. Alright, utilities. I think I need like 5. I think I need like 6 of these. I'm not gonna have enough. I need more silky sand of all things. Oh, and bloom plorts. Well, it's okay. Thursday's a science day, so we'll make 5 of these, and then I can get some bloom plorts and whatnot on Thursday. You know who else is something? My mom! That's a terrible muscle man impression. Give me a second. You know who else is something? My mom! That also wasn't good, but my throat apparently can't handle it today. It's a joke again itself. The joke was regarding a noob tube as bae. Alright, well, yeah, well, let's read this message. We won't start with it. Oh, we'll probably start with the message on Thursday, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Beatrix, I was up on not trying to send that perfect gift for you. Finally, I discovered an alternate method, shopping for something online. Blah, 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 win socks. Bob? Bob. Hello, fellow human. Human. Has gifts for you, yeah. Thanks, Bob. Give me stuff! Thank you so much for your contribution to the skeleton war. The lads on the front line always appreciate it. Welcome, welcome over a good Tuesday. Winding down, but then my brain started to do something, so I wanted to see if I could do this. Oh, I absolutely can. Is there a reason for this? Is there anything like up in this here tree I could access to? Have to sleep, have a good night, have a good one, Kurozu. Have a good eat, take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. I am in the tree. I have done what no rancher has done before. I bet everybody who's played Slime Rancher 2 on stream has done this. You can just hear the microphone buzz when you do the muscle man impression, and it's great. Oh, fucking! I should watch a regular show. I should actually like sit down and watch. I watched it a bit when it was like actually airing on Cartoon Network, but I didn't watch it consistently. Well, yep, there's nothing up there. I thought for sure there'd be a safe up there, but apparently not the case. Oh well. I think it's time to call Slimers are there. Move on to guess the game. Congratulations, you're a cat. What, because I was like, can I climb that? I mean, yeah. Oh, cat ears is a great redeem also. Why didn't I think of that? Cat ears is a great redeem. Hang on, let me make a note of it, otherwise I'll forget. Ugh. You've heard of Clapboard Clive, not ready for Benedict Bonion, a 7-Eleven worker necromanced by accident when a roommate tried to cheat on his college paper with magic. Head grease. I'm still, that's on my list. That's on my list of like the shiny effect. That one's gonna be a bit more involved. So I need to work on that one a bit more. Where the hell is it? Here it is. Cat ears. I have a list, I have a keep note of different redeems I want to do. On the docket still are the shiny one, a mustache, a Mario style hat with a C on it, and then cat ears. Now, because we always have our best ideas during stream, yeah. We get it from chat, at least for me. I'll see what chat says. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna steal that. That's not true. I actually I try to do my best to not steal ideas from chat because then I feel bad. Okie dokie. God, fucking Rhea. I'm getting jump scared by Rhea's Balatro thumbnail again on YouTube. Monster Demon with a single flower on the head. Ooh, that's a good one too. I'll be so happy the mustache is curly. I probably want it to be as curly as I can get it, honestly. Because I want it to be very ridiculous. Rengear, thank you for the hydrate. Everybody take a sip. Oh, thank you. Could you reach some of your redeems you want? I think I'm okay, Morg. I appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. But I don't want to I don't want to copy anybody too much. I'll get ideas from people like, oh, that's a fun idea, or like I'll take some suggestions from chat. Because it's been recommended. Some people, but the people have been clamoring for this one, and I need to add it. Is the shiny head redeem, where like my head gets a little sheen to it. I definitely do that. Golden coins is a great one, Second Mirai. Oh, that's a phenomenal one. That's going on the list. All right, are we just gonna have a quick yap session about redeems I could do? All right, hang on. Gold coins on eyes. I don't want to do that one. By the people, he means me. I'm pretty sure it was you, Crab. Yeah. The Moss Redeem is also a good one. That's a fun one. I should add my flayed one idea in here as well. Moss with fleur. Flayed one. The flayed one's for me. That one's gonna be more in-depth as well because it needs a lot done to it. Call it Golden Eyes, not the Golden Knight of 07. Fair. I want that shiny head. It's on the docket. And honestly, it's probably the next one that I want to add. The mustache one's pretty easy to do. Same with, like, honestly, a lot of these are fairly easy to do. The shiny one is a bit more in depth because I want it to be. It's gonna be 2 parts. Spoilers for the shiny head redeem. I was trying to find like a cloth gif, like someone like using a cloth to like wipe down my head. Very difficult to find. Couldn't find it. So I opted for instead a PNG of a squeegee. That's gonna get scraped across my head a couple of times, and then there's going to be a little ding, like a little GIF, like star with a little spin to it, and then it'll have the shiny thing. So it's gonna be like a little squeegee, like, hey, 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 hey. Then there's gonna be a little ding, and then I'll have the little shiny bit on my head for a little bit. But I need to get the squeegee, make it into a GIF, then I need to find the ding, then I need to make the ding, and then I need to add the little squares for the shiny effect. So it's like a multi-stage redeem for that one. So it's gonna take the most work. It's not a lot of work, obviously, but it's gonna take the most work for that. But the mustache, yeah, easy enough to add. The gold coins, easy enough to add. I just gotta make them. I just need to make the assets, honestly. Sorry, Matthias. Fun fact, I've been scratch building a Talos paint engine. What is that? I don't know what that is. Nikki, I thought of a redeem that might be fun, but weird, a mini skull with googly eyes that'll just slowly float across the screen. His name will be Chloe, which is the smallest functional client. Googly eyes are also one. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, and Crab! We had a joke. Where's my phone? Oh, I guess actually I have my keep pulled up. I could just look at it. I don't have to look at my phone anymore. Here we go. Here's, I've been teasing this one. Here's the joke I've been looking forward to for a while now. 2 fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, "Any idea how to drive this thing?" It's so dumb, but it's so funny to me. It's also an old joke. I feel like I heard this joke when I was a kid. But just, it's so funny. I love that one. I added a few more. A couple of them I'm excited about as well. But that one I was excited for that one, to get to that one. Anyway, all right. I gotta update my Twitch stuff. I gotta do guess the game. Cause yeah, other fish, no clue. I'm so tagged right now. Post-Sim game guessing. Sure, easy peasy, boring, but it's fine. Oh, I should put a marker here so I can know where that is. At least I can find the joke easier. Whew, boy, okay. Golly, even if I do, goodness gracious me, we might not be able to do Guess the Game on Saturday because we're almost caught up. But anyway, this is Guess the Game. If you are new to my channel, this is something I used to do at the end of most of my streams. This is called Guess the Game. It's a word or less type game where I get 6 images to try and guess what a game is. For the first 5, I ask you refrain from putting your guesses in the chat as I try and fumble and mumble my way through it, just to try and see if I can get it myself. During the 6th one, I'll turn to chat, and most of the time I won't know what it is. I'll go, I don't know what this is, and the chat sometimes knows what it is. But I mean, we'll get a couple by Thursday, but then we're like all caught up. So yeah, almost done. I think, who was it? Someone recommended, was it Pop? I don't remember who it was. Recommended I could do like guess the game cover. So there's always that option, which maybe we'll do that at that point. But we're on day 10, 11. 2 therapists greet each other on the street and say, "You're fine, how am I?" That's a good one. Oh, why do I feel like I recognize that? I don't know what this is actually. This doesn't help me. Do you prefer cats or dogs? I honestly am much more of a cat person. But I do love dogs also still. I mean, I have a dog that I have to, I actively take care of. So I have to be some level of dog person, but I think I'm much more of a cat person. Xbox Series, PS5, so it's on all modern consoles. Metroidvania platform. 2024. I don't know what this is. Chat room? I'm gonna use your government name. Gotta love those fluffy gatos. One of these days, I'm gonna do a media share thing and I'm gonna show you dick figures. Like, I'll have y'all send me your videos, of course, at some point, and I'll do a React thing, as much as I have, like, mixed feelings on doing React content, but I'm gonna show you dick figures. I will subject you to it. Chat room, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this. I don't know what it'd be. It's 76% on Metacritic, all modern consoles. Metroidvania platform game, came out last year by Surgent Studios. Put Kenzera in here. Tales of Kenzera Zhao? Richard! I don't know what this is. Sure. It is Tales of Kenzera. Wow, Morg. I have never heard of this. Thank you for the assist. Golly. Yeah, I've never heard of that. It came out last year? Now, again, I've kind of realized over the last few years I have not kept up with game releases as much as I used to. But wow. Good call. Good shout, Morgan. Golly. I just haven't heard of it on an article. Oh, gotcha. I mean, that's how I know a lot of these games. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw this on like just in a passing article, or like on like a guess the game video my wife and I watch or something like that. So like that's how I know a lot of these games. So I completely understand where you just pull that out. This looks like V Rising, but V Rising isn't in this damn list. I've tried it a number of times, I'm pretty sure. Like, I've tried so many times. Tanker, hello, welcome. Maybe, never mind, it's right there. Now it's added! This wasn't here before. I'm calling bullshit, this was added recently. Both as a guess and as a list of games. I've tried V Rising so many times over the last several months. Thank you for your contribution, Skeleton War Tanker. The lads in frontline always appreciate it. I'm being gaslit by Guess the Game now. They named their studio Stunlock Studios. All right. I've heard V Rising is a great game, by the way. I haven't tried it, but I've heard it's a really fun game. I'm just salty that I've put V Rising as a guess multiple times. Yeah, I remember Tanker. I remember Tank. And I was told like, no, it's not in this list. Fuck off, idiot. You think V Rising is gonna be in the options of games? No, idiot. And now it's here. But hey, I got it. It finally came up after they added it to the damn game, and I got it. I'll take it. This looks like a Katamari game. I don't know which one it's gonna be, so we're gonna go with Katamari Damacy. It's not Katamari Damacy. Oh, what could it be then? Okay, 82% PS2. Music? Uh-oh. Oh, I have no... Hey, a skeleton! The Sambone Trio. Maybe I need to add them to the next skeleton tier list. Give me a second, hang on. Chat room, I don't know what this is. Chat, I don't know what this is. I am starting the next list for the next skeleton tier list, VTubers. Because once we get to 400 followers on Twitch and 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're doing it. I don't know, was it Sambone Trio? Was that what it was called? Chat. Hip. Hip. Because I have no idea. I feel like, the annoying thing is I feel like I recognize it, but I just can't place it. Like, that's the worst part. Is I just like the art style in particular, like the style of this looks familiar. I mean, is it just U1? U1, not A1. No, okay. I was, worth trying. Worth trying. 82% PS2 simulation music game, came out in 2001 in Japan or 2002 North America and Europe release. Guitar Gear Rifter Deus Ex Cranial by the Innis Corporation. In it, bitch, Innis in it. Because I don't know. I'm gonna take the L. I don't care. Gitaru Man. Oh, damn. No, I hit skip right as you put it in, Morg. Shit, no, and you were right too. No, I hit skip literally as your chat came up, Morg. Damn it. You were right too. Fuck. Oh no, that's on me. That's my L to bear. Oh no. Oh, never seen this game before. Mostly hardcore niche. I mean, I can guarantee you there's gonna be rhythm gamers who've seen it and know what it is. This really looks like Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if it is, but it really looks like Baldur's Gate 3. It's Baldur's Gate 3. Never mind. Never mind. I was not sure. This is the Goblin Fort, I think. Black Dog Grim, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope having a lovely Tuesday. I love that. The point and laugh. That's really funny. I really like that emote. That's really funny. Oh, I fucking nailed it. This is at the Salune outpost, I think. I think is this in the trial area? Right out there, yeah. Waifu succeeded at percent. That's fucking hilarious. That is so funny. Oh man. I wish I liked this game. Good night, Boom. Have a good one, Toast. Good night. Have a good night. Good night. Have a good eep. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Library of Gauntlet Ashar. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was the Trials area. I really wish I liked this game. I won't reiterate. I have a lot of issues with this game. But, yeah. It's, it is what it is. The annoying thing is the side quests of this game are phenomenal. Like, every time I do, like, my wife and I I've done a side quest so far, it's been so much fun. Like, the combat is definitely the biggest issue in this game. By a long shot, in my opinion. But the side quests, the main story, I just care so little about, and I think it's not handled that well. And I hate to say that because I know there's a lot of people who really like this game and they really like the story, because I know you like it, Morg. So I feel bad like shitting on it. But like, I just have a lot of issues with the way the main story is handled. But the side quests are amazing. The most fun I've had in Baldur's Gate 3 is doing the side content, like going over and doing like the side quest for, slight spoilers, like when you're in the Shadow Touched Lands or whatever it's called, and you have to go and find the Fey spirit that is tied to the land to cast off the shadow. That side quest is so good. That side quest is so good. Even the build up. Now, granted, proceeding and starting that side quest is not ideal, in my opinion. But it, like, the protecting the portal part, doing the like hide and seek bit, doing the cleansing part, it's all so cool and so much fun and so interesting. And then the main story, I'm like, I don't care. So I don't know. I'm learning fangirls. I love all the. I mean, hey, that's fair. Sometimes you got those developers that, you know, you're gonna play whatever game they put out, and I respect that. I wish I had that sometimes, if I'm quite honest. I have very little loyalty to any developer, because like even games that I really like, they're by the developers, I won't play their games. They just don't interest me. Like Bungie. I love Halo. Destiny 1 was fine. Destiny 2 was good. Now it's not. Insomniac has a lot of issues, as much as I love Ratchet & Clank games. Rare. I've never played Sea of Thieves. But I get it. And like I said, I feel like I know a lot of people really like Baldur's Gate 3. And I really want to like it. And there are parts of it that I do really like. And there's a lot of parts I don't. But I mean, Karlach is one of the things I like. Karlach's great. Fucking love Karlach. Anyway, I'm done yapping about Baldur's Gate 3. We're moving on. Nailed it, first try. 10 and 15, probably last one for the night. Oh, definitely last one for the night, because it's getting late. Let me see. I was looking for Pizza Boy. What was that about not going on? I'm sorry, Crab. It just happens. I don't think it's Pal World, because I think we already had Pal World, but it kind of looks like Pal World. I stopped to think about it, and I was like, nope, I'm going to talk about it again. Not yet rated, huh? That's interesting. Why is it not yet rated? Is it too new? Stone, metal scraps, charcoal, wood, log. PC, huh? Is this like the second Ark game? It's like Survival Ascended, isn't it, or something like that? Do they even have that in here now? They might not. No, they don't. The only other Ark game is Survival of the Fittest, but I don't think that's true. I don't think that's correct. And it's not Survival Evolved. That's the first one. Is it even an Ark game? No. Action, adventure, RPG, survival. This looks like a Fortnite inventory. It's not. It's too high def, I guess, for Fortnite. Also, it's just not. I mean, but it has rarities. Not Rarity the pony, but rarities is in green, blue. Moving on. 2024 early access. Golly, I don't think I know what this is actually. Keen Games, Gamba, H and Co. KG. What a name. I don't know what this is. Chat room. PC, action adventure, RPG survival. A lot of grass picks. There's a lot of grass picks. Early access as of last year. For Keen Games, GmbH and Co. KG. Sounds like German? German? How do you figure? Because I got nothing on this. Again, just showing that I know little about modern games releases. GmbH? Is that a German thing? Conan the Librarian? Enshrouded? Sure. It wasn't Shrouded. Morgan Black Dog Grimm. Okay, I am going to apologize in advance. Gesellschaft mit beschränkter Haftung. What does that mean? And did I just say a slur? Kind of looks like a game I wishlisted recently. Hey, if you wishlisted Enshrouded, you're correct. Morgan Black Dog with the assist. It's like LLC in English countries. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess I never really considered the fact that other countries would have a different. That's one thing that you really kind of take for granted. I mean, I guess here in the States that like, it's like, oh yeah, LLCs, that's a thing. I guess I never really considered the fact that it'd be something similar but different in other countries. I never really considered that. Interesting. Hey, thank you for the assist. We got it. So, we might only have 4 on Thursday. And then I probably won't do on Saturday because I don't really do them after collabs. But then we'll be kind of probably just doing it week to week. So next week probably won't have any, but stuff's always coming in with the random facts. I'll take it. I learned something today, that there's a specific German LLC equivalent. Which, like I said, I would have never considered. But anyway, I'm gonna start winding down the stream there because it is late. I need to shower and get to bed because I have work in the morning. As much as I wish I did not. Oh, what was that name again? Gitaru Man. I have my skeleton tier list part 2 pulled up. I need to add that, otherwise I will forget. But yeah, so gonna call the stream there. Stuff is wise, many much smarts. I mean, hey, like I said, I'll take it. I like learning new stuff that I would have never even considered, honestly. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me, everybody. Thanks for the new follows. Thanks for the raid. Glad I was still technically able to catch you live. Hell yeah, I'm glad to have you, more. Glad to see you. May the sentiments be gentle on you. Go rest me weary bones. But yeah, Thursday, more Slime Rancher. Just more bumbling, figuring stuff out. I might see if I can solve some more puzzles over in the sleepy area, the super cool, pretty cloud area. Probably see how that progresses as far as everything. I'm real close to the end of the story also. Like, I think I'm close to finishing the story, maybe. So we might be done with Slime Rancher soon, maybe? Not 100% sure. But then Saturday, I have more Dead Space 3 with Sky, Torisuna. Very excited about that. Very excited to play with Sky again. But yeah. Yeah, they be gentle for I will not. Oh no. Let me find somebody to raid over here on Twitch real quick. Anyone I'm following still live? Is Barry still live? No. But Miss Graves is live. I like raiding over to Miss Graves. They're super chill. What they said was this limited liability company. Yeah. Is what GmbH is. I like raiding out to Miss Graves. They have a really chill vibe, though they are playing Marble Rivals, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how chill it ends up being. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna raid Miss Graves. We're gonna do our normal bone brigade with a little raid fella here. If you don't got the little raid fella, that is fine as well. But let's start raiding Miss Graves. They are a fellow Skeletuber as well, PNG tuber. They will also, like I said, they're playing Marvel Rivals right now. I can't not say Marvel Rivals apparently. Go support them. They do use they them pronouns, just so y'all are aware. But yeah, go support them. Be kind, be well, take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out again. Thanks again for the raid, Morg, and I hope to see y'all next time. Take care, Twitch. Take care now. All right, YouTube. Now that Twitch is gone. Oh, I have an ad for 2 minutes over on Miss Graves. Maybe if it's gonna load. I don't know what it's doing. Breaking, apparently. Anyway, YouTube, same old stuff, same stuff. I don't think I'm gonna redirect anybody out. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Have a good evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, YouTube. Bye bye. Have a good one.